hold up. It's that boy G-Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall, some say he's a man.
Okay. So we out here, we in Newark, New Jersey right now.
Yeah.
HallmillsNetwork?
HallmillsNetwork, yep, right here.
And what's going on with it, man?
Oh, we started?
Yeah, we started.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah.
It's the HallmillsNetwork.
Yeah.
North New Jersey, East Coast. We're here, man. I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
My man, I want to shout you out the right way. So how?
Well, you can call me G-Planz. You can call me Gerald.
You said G-Planz.
Planz. Yeah.
Right.
They call me my nickname, but everybody that really
G-Planz, man. That's what you want. That's what you got.
Yeah. I appreciate the opportunity.
Okay.
Jamal hooked it up. Good guy, good energy. Yeah. I'm coming all the way down from the south.
That's big.
My first time up here trying to see what's going on out here, man.
Okay.
I'm happy to be here too. I wanna get straight into it, man. Like how's everything going for you right now?
Actually things are going great. So as a director, editor, CEO, co-CEO of the company HallmillsNetwork, we do a lot of production. We just wrapped up a comedy special with Michael Blackson.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
I see. I ain't gonna cut you off because I'm excited right now. But I see, I'm on your Instagram looking. You get a lot of love, Michael Jackson. Lord Jamal right here in the room.
Right.
It seems like y'all doing a lot of great things for the culture. But go on.
Yeah, so we just finished that. That turned out to be good at the State Theater in Livingston. We wrapped up with the movie called The Drop. Executive produced by Nick the Grit, Fetty Wap, Fat Boy SSE in there. You know what I'm saying? One of the big producers in there, Shamari Reed. So we wrapped that up. That's available out now, and it just got picked up. This is a matter of fact. You guys are the first one to hear this. That has been selected in the Newark International Film Festival, and it's gonna have its own little screening and opening during the film festival in September, which is gonna be big with a lot of celebrities. So come on out to the International Newark Film Festival. You can look it up online for that. And we're wrapping up a series called Jersey. Got Maino, Safari, Havoc from Mobb Deep, Terrell Hicks from Belly, and we went way back. We even got Lilo Bronto. I want to say Procado. That's his last name. Where he's from, the lead actor from Bronx Tale. And so they're in the same series. It's crazy because they were like love interest in that movie, The Bronx Tale. So we got a lot of stuff. Chuck Zito from Oz. So we rocking out with that. So if that's a premiere for that, the episodes 1 to 3, Cityplex, Newark, New Jersey, come out July 26th for that. Alonzo Haran is executive producer for that. So it's a big movie. I mean, we got. I could go forever, man. Like the Fearless One movie drop, won a 6 film festival, and we're heading to the West Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the Action on Film Festival in Las Vegas. That's a big film festival. It's a 2-week film festival.
Wow.
So we're gonna be in Cali for the whole month of August. So we working, man. We're doing a lot, man. We got a lot of future projects coming. And really, in the future now, we're gonna focus more on individual terms of our projects that we have planned, produced, written by HallmillsNetwork. So we working, man. We working.
I want to say this, man. Let's take it back to the beginning. Are you from Newark?
Well, I'm originally from Irvington. Then went to Columbia High School, Maplewood. Then went to Willie P. William Patterson University, and that's where I learned a lot and grew as an artist because that's my major art. And from there, I've been in Patterson since. So from like '97 on, I've been in Patterson. People in Patterson think I'm from Patterson. So that's where
he OG, y'all. He OG. So how was it like growing up?
Growing up in Irvington, it's similar to North, Lyons Avenue, to Chancellor Avenue, elementary school, and same issues, guns, violence, everything. But I want to say it was a little easier back then, but it was a little bit more where shoot the fair one. We had a little grass lot across the street from Chancellor Avenue where we had our little shoot the fair ones. And you know what? After that, it's over. right, man, see you tomorrow. Boom. And that was it. Now all this crazy, like, you know, just shooting for no reason. They didn't even want to fight no more, you know. So it's crazy. But growing up was cool, and but I was kind of unfortunate because my pops, the first thing he ever did that I remember as a little kid was he sat me down and played the actual Jimi Hendrix album from beginning to end, made me sit down, forced me to listen to it from the bells, from the first alarm clocks ringing on that album all the way through. So that put me into the world of music, and from there, man, I just been. That's my influence is music, very big, music producing and all that stuff. So it was growing up. I could say it was a lot of things, But
so for the people who don't know the HallmillsNetwork Network, like what does it consist of for the people who don't know about HallmillsNetwork Network?
Well, it started off, it was crazy because before this it was Dynamite Films. That was my production company, but I wanted to do something bigger, and I knew I had my strengths and my weaknesses, and so what I did was to go find somebody that could fill in those gaps where I was weak at. And like most artists are good at one thing, and I won't say terrible, but if they don't put the ego aside, they don't see that, you know, you can use some help. So I reached out to a good friend of mine's, Dr. Jamal Mills, and he's a big plus because he's a great thinker. And, you know, I'm an artist, I'm always moving fast, I go over emotion. Dr. Mills will sit back and really, like, you know what, Hall? So back. Now, why would you do this and that if it's not bringing that? And I'm like, you know what? You're right. So Mills, he was a big influence on that. And I met him way back in Patterson, and he turned the whole high school around in Newark. Doctor's degree. He only like, what, 34, 35. He was a principal at 28, and he has his own school now in Patterson, the College Chief school in Patterson. So he's doing real good for himself, future project. So that was a big step, getting Dr. Mills, and he took care of a lot of the, you know, thinking of our production. And last we have Whitaker Grim, we call him Big Grim, because some people just need a muscle and be able to negotiate and be able to be anal with the paperwork, bank accounts, and he was a perfect fit, and he was a big time promoter. So it made sense. He was bringing more content to our network. So once I put those pieces together, we came up with the HallmillsNetwork. And what we do is we really want to support independent films, music, companies, all done with entertainment and film. And at the same time, we're also a production company. So putting all that together, we have our own app. On the app has some of our work, some sizzles we have, we're shopping around, and content.
What's the name of the app so people want to?
HallmillsNetwork, LLC.
And where can they find it?
Google Play, Apple iPhones, on Apple stores. Just download it. It's free.
So initially, was it the love for the music that sparked the idea for the
Well, it was crazy because like I said, I was really in Patterson, living in Patterson on 20th Ave, and that's where I had my first studio with a partner, Curtis, and we started Blackout Entertainment. And from there, we had signed some artists. It was crazy. It's actually, I truly believe in 6 degrees of separation, because the artist we signed was 2 G's while he was still in high school, right? 2 G's was a Patterson rapper, hot at that time, like real hot, you know. And so we had like a little some other rappers. He had his own crew, and he called him RGF, right? So long story short, I'm not gonna get the details, but Paz separated, and I was always the one to try to be the peacemaker, but yeah, I couldn't fix this one. So anyway, Paz was separated, but we was all still cool. And to this day, RGF is actually formed to be what Fetty Wap is part of and been signed to. And like I said, 6 degrees separation, because I all started from back then. And also, I was a teacher, still am a teacher now, but at Eastside Patterson. And so we had blaze battles. Like I bought 2 G's in NPC. Now he's making beats. So I did a lot of musical stuff within the school system, but on not the straight right way to do it. It was kind of like we had like 50 kids in the basement of my classroom just battling it out. Dominican kids, black kids, Cancun. We had Lega, Santana, Rick, what was his name? Young and Restless. It was a wild night. A wild day, I should say. But we had battles, and from there it just kept going. But that's where it started for me with music-wise. And I had over like 1,000 records, samples, chop it up. Got my ASR X Pro, and I put it to my Alesis Aeon, and we make beats.
Well, you're official.
Yeah. I was really into it. But the only problem is, what's happening was, when you have your own record label, everybody wants beats. So I made albums of music for people, and my pockets wasn't really seeing that, you know. And then when I did sell to certain artists, I ain't gonna say their names, we had to get lawyers and stuff and chase them down, and it was crazy. And that kind of deterred me from the music thing. And I started doing better, making more money with the music videos. And then I made my first movie, which is called Umi. And from there, I just got the movie bug and just studied so hard. I mean, to this day, I was just watching YouTube videos today on cook lenses to always better myself, because you never get comfortable. Some people get comfortable being producers and directors, and they stay the same. I'm trying to always grow, because there's always somebody. I could never say I'm the best, because there's always somebody out there that could just come and shit on me. You know what I mean? But I gotta stay relevant, and I gotta stay new and come up with creative ideas. So, but that was my transformation from music to the video to film.
So roughly, how long have you been doing it?
It's crazy, because people ask that question. I used to have like a definite answer, like 5 years, but now that 5 turned to like 8. But I first really got real about film and videos was like 2010. Really, I started like 2008, 2009 on the Canon XL01S, but I really got into it and really doing it. A lot of people from Paris showed me a lot of love, and really what helped me a lot was the artist House Party, because with him, it put me out there with a lot of people that was outside of my own circle, because I was getting a lot of local artists in terms of music videos, or people from like Elizabeth, a couple of cats from New York, but House Party put my work out there where people are still commenting on the videos now. And that was 2012, I don't want to say, 2013. He did a song with Fetty Wap and some other stuff we did together. So, man, I always show my loyalty. So, House Party, man, just big up to House Party, because I always had love for me. It was like, yo, Hall, I need you. We need a video. Boom, Shamari hit me up. And that's like, you know, some people are the glue between two different things, because the Fetty Wap world, or Nick and House Party, you know, so I'm a little older, so I'm not part of that world. I know about it, I can relate to it, but I'm not like with that. So in between is Shamari. He's a big help with that, and being a liaison between that. And that's how we've been working ever since. That's how you here right now.
Yeah. I definitely want to say this, man. You know, growing, trying to expand, stepping out of your comfort zone. I'm doing this right now.
I see, man, because
I'm coming. I'm in New
first
York.
time on the East Coast.
Next time
in New York, at least in New York, New Jersey.
I come over to New Jersey, like I'm like, man, what is it like? How the people, they say the people mean, whatever, you know. But we're here today, and it's all about, man. I gotta figure out a way to expand. I gotta get out. I gotta keep
That's
learning.
the way. Don't be scared, man. Just don't do it.
Because like if I don't do it, the people that's watching me, I mean, how can I? You know, I want to motivate them.
Right.
So, you know, the sky's the limit. You know, and then you say you're a teacher. You know, you're a role model.
Right,
you know?
right.
You gotta keep them going. You gotta keep them.
Right.
Hey, learn this. Keep doing this. Because you gotta stay competitive. You gotta always try to acquire a new skill.
Right.
To stay in the game.
Got you, man.